I'm gonna make this short and quick because my family's going swimming outside, which means I get the kitchen to myself. So, in short, I'm making bread for my culinary class, and that's about it. It's gonna be fun. I'd give, a recipe in the description, but it's literally the first thing that pops up in Google when you search white bread recipe, so that, you'll be able to find it. But I'll probably, maybe, I don't know. You'll hear it in the voiceover if I tell you if I do or not. But
not really.
I'll give little values, probably, maybe. I hope. Anyway, let's go downstairs and begin. So I got my little ingredient list here, and we're gonna, go and get that. First, we gotta grab our yeast, and the next thing it calls for is granulated sugar, and, we don't have that. So I'm gonna substitute for cane sugar, and, we'll see where we get from there. So now we gotta get our butter, and to be completely honest, I don't even know if we have unsalted butter at the moment. Oh, wait, do we? It's good enough. I almost just made a huge mistake. This would have made like 3 loaves, maybe two loaves. So that was not what I wanted. I only need 1, and that would not have been good. Luckily, I halved it, and now it says for a tablespoon of salt, so half tablespoon, but I don't really know what salt to use. So I'm gonna go with the classic pink Himalayan, because as everyone knows, it's just the same as regular salt. I don't know what the big deal about it is. Now, the recipe over there called for 10 cups of flour, which is an absurd amount, so I'm glad that I halved it, because that would have made so much. But we got our all-purpose flour here, and that should be pretty good. I don't know why they didn't use bread flour, but yeah, you do what you do, I guess. So now we have to go for something. It's not even in season at the moment, but, it's something rare. A stand mixer fruit, one of the rarer bunch of the metal mixer family. We're gonna need this in order to mix our yeast and all the dough together, so, we got that. I'm gonna get 1/2 cup of warm water, which I'll get right now with bubbler. As I was saying, we got our 1/2 cup, that's more than half a cup. Yeah, we got our cup of warm water. So now we'll take this and we'll pour it right into there. And now we get our yeast, which I have somehow lost. Yeah, that explains it. I never picked it up to begin with. Anyway, we're gonna get some measuring spoons and take 2 1/4 teaspoons. Now that that's in there, we'll take our comically small spoon and we'll go stir that up in there to get it all nice and dissolved, so that we can have a nice mixture to make the rest of our dough with. Now that we have what looks to be dirt water, we have to add the rest of the water in there along with the rest of our ingredients. This is not good. I can't find the measuring cups. All right, I have to improvise. I'm gonna use the dry measuring cups to measure, liquid measuring cups to measure dry ingredients. This is no good.
That looks like 1/8 a cup, right?
Now we gotta get our butter, which is that again? 3 tablespoons? 1/2 tablespoons. Okay, I think that's right about here. A little more for good measure. Alright, so now we have to get 2 1/2 cups of flour, and I'm mortified at having to put this in, but you know what? We'll figure it out. I think we had literally just enough flour left to get this done, so there you go. Now, while that's going, I'm not going to do anything. Alright, this has been going for a bit. I'm going to take it out now. So now I got to knead it with my hands a bit to get it so that it can, be nice and, soft and everything. But I think the mixer actually already did a pretty good job at that. This thing actually is pretty much exactly how they said in the thing. But I'm going to take this and put it in a, greased bowl so it can rise for a bit. Spray here, and then we go over up top. Grab ourselves a little bowl here and get our bread. I'm gonna grease up the bread, and then we'll leave it to, to rise for a little bit, and we should be good. I'm gonna get a towel, but I will say, I did actually not think this would work because, I couldn't find the measuring cups. Oh, and speaking of that, I found the measuring cups. Yeah, me thinking that I couldn't find them in the drawer, literally they were right here. I don't know what I was thinking, but regardless, I'm gonna keep this over here, and I have to let it sit for, 45 minutes to an hour, so I'm gonna go do some Spanish homework, so I'll be back when this is done. Yeah, people ended up coming over, so instead of me recording that entire segment, I just made the bread, so yeah, that's bread, and that about does it. I made bread, and that is all.